About Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the sixth cause of death in the U.S. today. Every 69 seconds, someone is diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Something else that I found really interesting is that the statistics in about 50 years, the seconds will increase to 33 seconds. So every 33 seconds, someone will develop Alzheimer's disease. What is Alzheimer's disease? Alzheimer's disease is a dementia that causes problems with memories and thinking behaviors. As you can see, she's he doesn't know what's going on. In national, the national, the National Aging Institution of Aging that was copyrighted and updated in 2014 says that Alzheimer's disease is an irreversible childish brain disease that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills, and eventually you won't be able to do things that you normally would do. Like you won't be able to feed yourself when it gets really bad. This disease has to do with the neurons, the brain cells. The neurons stop functioning and working to where they end up dying. And so what happens to the brain? This is a healthy brain, so it starts shrinking and it ends up dying. And it has to do with, it affects the hypnosis part of the brain. And the cells start to die and it starts shrinking. So that's what happens to the brain. Okay. There is no cure for Alzheimer's disease. This illness is not normal when you're aging, and it worsens over a long period of time. The symptoms and the 7 stages of Alzheimer's disease. The first one is memory loss, and that disrupts your daily life. So let's say I'm going to the kitchen and I want to get a paper towel. When someone steps in the kitchen, they lose what they were going for. Challenges in planning or solving problems. You don't really know how to fix the problem, or you don't really know. It's like a puzzle, and you're trying to figure out what needs to be in the missing piece. Next. Difficulty completing familiar tasks at home, like using the restroom. I know for a fact that my grandpa, he doesn't remember what he's supposed to do, so he walks outside instead of washing his hands or using the restroom, and he just makes a big mess. Okay, next. Confusion with time or place. You could be at Disneyland and you don't even know where you are with this disease. It changes your mood and personality. From experience, I was with my grandpa the other day, and he was really nice and very patient, and all of a sudden he started demanding and being like really violent, so I had to leave him there for him to calm down. And then I'm going to be talking about the 7 stages of AD. First stage is no impairment. That's the stage where no one really knows if you have it or not. And you won't see the symptoms of dementia. Stage number 2 is very mild. This person, if they have it, may feel that he is having a memory loss and forgetting familiar words or location. The third stage is you won't really be able to notice your family or friends. The 4th stage is also forgetfulness and of recent events, and you will have harder times of walking, or you won't remember what you're supposed to do, and it's really severe at this point at stage 4. Stage 5, you lose your memory, and you lose times of your past, so you don't remember what happened a year ago or when you were a child. And stage 5, you won't be able to remember where you live. You'll be very confused on a daily basis, and you need a caregiver at this point. You need to have someone watching you every little while. Stage 6, the memory gets worse, so you probably don't remember to get up, or you're half asleep most of the time. You don't even remember your own name. That's how bad it is on stage 6. Stage 7, this is where it gets really severe and you can't really move. You're like a vegetable at this point. At this stage, individuals need much more daily personal care, including eating or using the toilet. They may also lose the ability to smile, to sit up with support and hold their heads up. Reflexes become abnormal, muscles grow grit, and swallowing impaired. So, like I said, you'll end up like a vegetable. And I thank God that my grandpa has not gotten this far to stage 7. I think he's more of the stage 5 and 6. Okay, next. Medicine for Alzheimer's disease. Next. As I said before, there is no cure for AD, and there's medicine to slow down the progress of the illness. Next. According to the National Institute of Aging, that was written November 8th, described that medicine called cholinesterase inhibitors are prescribed for mild to moderate Alzheimer's disease, and that this helps the brain cells work better, but it does not stop or reverse the illness. And they do not prevent the illness from getting worse. It just slows down the symptoms. In the same National Institute of Aging also says that anonymia is to treat moderate to severe Alzheimer's disease, and this is for the one that and this is for when you're really severe, and it just slows down the process as well until you're ready to go. Next, my grandpa story. You can just click it into all of it. My grandpa, sorry.
So I'm gonna stop your time. Keep telling the story.
Okay.
This is a good story, so just keep.
My grandpa lost his memory, started losing his memory when he was 30. One day he went out and he never came home. And you can, and when I was little, I saw him really outgoing and really friendly and very patient. And as the years went by, you can notice how his face started changing, and as you can see from his wedding to now, this is a recent picture. He hasn't been the same, and I miss my old grandpa. And he lost his memory he was 30, and it got worse when he was 50, and that's when he couldn't walk. And he also has trouble telling us how he feels. And I'm sorry. And I don't know if I can say anymore. And it's hard to see someone that you really love go through the process, because I've seen it from the day I was born to now, and it's getting worse and worse every day. So that's why I wanted to aware you guys on Alzheimer's disease. If you know someone that has it, just be very patient with them and be very open to their needs, and just love them, because you won't have them for long. And they say when they're diagnosed, it gets up to 8 to 20 years to live, and I'm surprised that it's been this long. Thank you.